Hello guys, welcome back to YouTube. Another update. So I was just looking at the transmission. So I just separated this clutch actuator, and which seems fine. Everything is neat and clean inside, so there is no sensor inside, because as I mentioned earlier in one of my videos that I watched some video in YouTube, and the guy was telling me there are 9 out of 10 times the sensor inside this actuator it gets busted or burned, so that's why the transmission stops working. But this is a different transmission, so I didn't find any sensor or any kind of electronic thing inside. Inside is pretty neat and clean. Everything seems fine. Two things which I have noticed now, which might be the reason of this transmission clutch plates, they got burned because of that, and the transmission stopped working. The first thing is this the bearing. So this part goes at the back of all the clutch plates and the pressure plates, the spring, and it locks there. So this bearing, it was jammed. So I washed or cleaned this bearing with the gasoline first. So the dust came out, and then I applied the WD-40, cleaned it, and this thing is moving freely now. It's pretty good now, but I think I will not be able to use it because I can notice a little bit of play in here. So I'm not gonna take any risks, so I will see where I can find this bearing. This part I need to replace, and then this bearing, which is right at the front, it holds all the clutch plates and the pressure plates, right? It goes right there, right here, this part here, and there is a nut here. So you have to fix it after putting all the clutch plates and everything, and tight this nut, and it holds everything. So see, there are some burning signs on this side. So most probably the plastic part or the rubber part of this bearing, it got burned first. So first, when I pulled it out, I did not notice that it's a bearing or something. I thought like it's just like a plate to hold it, because nothing was moving. And when I tried to scratch this plastic or the rubber part, I came to know that this is a bearing. See that? Now it's moving. I did the same thing. I washed or cleaned with the gasoline and then applied some WD-40. This thing is moving now. But again, I don't know if I can find bearing or something. Even if I find, I think I will not be able to use it, because this nut, I will not be able to put this thing. It's not gonna work. I don't know if I'll be able to punch it. If I'll be able to punch it, then I can buy this bearing from somewhere, the good quality bearing. If not, then I have to buy it from some auto parts store, or most probably the dealer, because the parts are hardly available at any parts store, these parts. So I think I have to buy the whole part from somewhere. So I'll see what I can do with this, or anybody can suggest me anything about this. I will really appreciate. So once I'll get this part, I'll get that part, and I have requested someone on Dodge Dart forum, and the guy is very helpful. So I'm gonna send him the pictures of these parts. So he's gonna suggest me something. First place, he suggested me to look for the clutch plates, and he was right. The clutch plate, these clutch plates were burnt badly. See that? Close look. It's cracks on it and the burn. The one at the back is a little bit better, but the front one is totally done. Very bad. So I'm just also cleaning all the sides and everything. So I'm gonna assemble it back, and then once this part is done, I will fill up the transmission oil, the recommended one, then the hydraulic oil for this actuator, and I will see if there is any other leakage or if I can change any o-ring and stuff. I will change that too, and then we'll see what we can do. And then I'm gonna assemble. That guy is gonna send me the specs for the torque, specs for the transmission, all the bolts and everything, and I will follow the instructions there. I will put it back. I hope if I get the parts within 15 days, 10 days, I will be able to assemble it back and put it back in the car. And again, wish me good luck, get success in it, and I will be lucky to put it back. So let's see how long does it take. All right guys, if you have any questions or anything you want to know, please feel free to comment, put your questions in the comment box, and I will try my level best to answer your questions. Okay, all right, bye. All right guys, take care. Bye-bye.